DASH diet, the secret to lowering blood pressure. Unlocking the secret to lower blood pressure. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is a widespread and often silent threat, frequently presenting no clear symptoms until it leads to serious health complications. It stands as a leading risk factor for critical cardiovascular conditions, such as heart disease and stroke. Many individuals are actively seeking effective, natural methods to manage their blood pressure, often as a complement to or in place of medication. This video will delve into a powerful, evidence-based solution designed to address this critical need. We will explore the Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, or DASH diet. This is not a fleeting trend or a restrictive regimen, but rather a flexible and sustainable lifestyle approach designed to naturally lower blood pressure and improve overall cardiovascular health. The true secret to lowering blood pressure isn't about deprivation or complex rules, but about understanding and embracing nutrient-rich foods and making informed, consistent dietary choices that support the body's natural regulatory systems. What is the DASH diet? A blueprint for health. A DASH diet is fundamentally a heart-healthy eating plan that strategically prioritizes certain food groups while limiting others. It distinguishes itself by being a set of flexible guidelines rather than rigid rules, fostering a balanced eating style that can be maintained for life. This flexibility is key to its long-term success and broad appeal. The DASH diet generously includes the following food groups, which form its foundation. Fruits and vegetables. There is a strong emphasis on consuming a large quantity of diverse fruits and vegetables daily. These are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, and should ideally comprise a significant portion of every meal. A serving of vegetables might be 1 cup of raw leafy greens or half a cup of cut-up, cooked vegetables. For fruits, a serving could be 1 medium piece of fruit or half a cup of fresh, frozen, or canned fruit. Whole grains. The diet stresses a preference for whole grains over refined grains, such as whole wheat bread, brown rice, and oats. These provide sustained energy and essential fiber. A serving of grains can be 1 slice of whole wheat bread or half a cup of cooked cereal, rice, or pasta. Low-fat or fat-free dairy products. This category includes items like skim milk, low-fat yogurt, and fat-free cheese, which provide calcium and protein without excessive saturated fat. 1 serving might be a cup of low-fat or fat-free milk or yogurt. Lean proteins. The focus here is on sources like fish, skinless poultry, and lean cuts of meat. The consumption of these should be in smaller, controlled portions. A serving can be 1 ounce of cooked lean meat, skinless poultry, or fish. Nuts, seeds, and legumes. A variety of nuts, seeds, and legumes such as beans and peas are included, as they are excellent sources of healthy fats, fiber, and plant-based protein. A serving might be 1/3 cup of nuts or half a cup of cooked dried beans or peas. Healthy fats. The diet advocates for the moderate use of vegetable oils, as they contain beneficial unsaturated fats. 1 serving could be a teaspoon of vegetable oil. A significant strength of the DASH diet lies in its psychological approach. While many traditional diets often create a sense of deprivation by heavily focusing on what must be eliminated, the DASH diet consistently emphasizes the generous inclusion of healthy foods. By focusing on what one can eat in abundance, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, the diet becomes more appealing and less daunting. This shift in mindset from restriction to enrichment is a critical, often overlooked factor in long-term dietary adherence. It fosters a positive relationship with food, making the DASH diet feel like a sustainable lifestyle choice rather than a temporary, punitive measure. This directly contributes to its effectiveness and widespread recommendation. To achieve its blood pressure lowering effects, the DASH diet also advises reducing or limiting the following components. Sodium. This is a cornerstone of the DASH diet. The recommended daily sodium intake typically aims for no more than 2,300 milligrams. For even greater blood pressure reduction, a lower target of 1,500 milligrams per day is often advised. Saturated and trans fats. Limiting foods high in these unhealthy fats, such as fatty meats, full-fat dairy products, and tropical oils like coconut and palm oil, is advised as they can negatively impact cardiovascular health. Added sugars and sweets. The diet encourages consuming sugar-sweetened beverages and desserts sparingly, as they contribute empty calories and can negatively affect overall health. Red meat and alcoholic beverages. It is suggested to cut back on the consumption of red meat and limit alcoholic beverages. The science in your plate. How DASH works its magic. Reducing sodium intake is a primary mechanism by which the DASH diet effectively lowers blood pressure. High levels of sodium in the diet lead to increased blood volume and arterial pressure, directly contributing to hypertension. By cutting back, the body can better regulate fluid balance and ease the strain on blood vessels. To put this into perspective, the Food and Drug Administration estimates that U.S. adults consume approximately 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily, far exceeding the DASH target of 2,300 milligrams, and even further from the 1,500 milligrams target for enhanced benefits. This disparity underscores the importance of conscious sodium reduction. Beyond sodium reduction, the DASH diet's richness in specific minerals plays a crucial, complementary role in blood pressure regulation. Potassium. Potassium helps to counteract the effects of sodium and promotes the relaxation of blood vessel walls, contributing to lower blood pressure. Calcium. Calcium is important not just for bone health, but also for proper muscle and blood vessel function, influencing vascular tone. Magnesium. Magnesium plays a role in relaxing blood vessels and supporting overall cardiovascular health, working synergistically with potassium and calcium. Fiber and protein. The high fiber content aids digestive health and satiety, while adequate protein supports muscle maintenance and overall body function, indirectly contributing to metabolic health. The combination of sodium reduction and the increased intake of these minerals demonstrates a synergistic nutritional strategy. The diet does not merely remove a harmful element, excess sodium. It simultaneously adds beneficial elements that actively support blood pressure regulation and interact within the body to maintain electrolyte balance and vascular function. This implies a more robust and multifaceted approach than simply reducing one component. This synergy explains why DASH is so effective and why its benefits extend beyond just blood pressure. It represents a comprehensive biochemical recalibration of the body's systems, making it a powerful tool for overall metabolic and cardiovascular health. Beyond blood pressure, a cascade of health benefits. Beyond its primary role in lowering blood pressure, the DASH diet significantly contributes to broader cardiovascular health. It can substantially decrease the risk of developing heart disease, experiencing a heart attack, and suffering a stroke. It also plays a crucial role in improving lipid profiles by helping to reduce levels of LDL, often referred to as bad cholesterol, and other unhealthy fats in the blood, further protecting arterial health. While the DASH diet was not initially designed as a weight loss program, its inherent emphasis on whole, nutrient-dense foods, particularly a high intake of fruits and vegetables, naturally promotes satiety and can lead to healthy weight loss. Achieving and maintaining a healthy weight is itself a significant factor in reducing blood pressure and supporting overall heart health. The benefits of the DASH diet extend beyond the cardiovascular system, encompassing various aspects of systemic health. Adhering to the DASH diet can reduce the risk of kidney disease, mitigate hypertensive complications during pregnancy, and has even been associated with a lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. For individuals managing blood sugar, the DASH diet can be beneficial, potentially lowering hemoglobin A1C levels. Although those with diabetes may need to consider a lower carbohydrate version in consultation with their healthcare provider. Emerging evidence also suggests that the DASH diet may contribute to a reduced risk of certain forms of cancer, highlighting its comprehensive protective effects. The extensive list of documented benefits of the DASH diet beyond just blood pressure reduction includes a reduced risk of heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, Alzheimer's, certain cancers, improved cholesterol, and weight management. This transforms the perception of the DASH diet from a targeted treatment for hypertension into a powerful, proactive tool for holistic preventive medicine. It is not merely about managing an existing condition. It is about building resilience against a wide array of chronic diseases. This broad impact suggests that the underlying mechanisms of DASH, such as nutrient balance, inflammation reduction, and vascular health, have far-reaching positive effects on multiple physiological systems. This elevates the DASH diet's significance for public health, implying that adopting this eating pattern can profoundly enhance overall longevity and quality of life by simultaneously addressing numerous major chronic disease risk factors, making it a highly valuable recommendation even for individuals who do not currently have diagnosed hypertension. Making DASH your lifestyle. Simple steps to success. Successfully integrating the DASH diet into your life does not require an immediate, drastic overhaul. Instead, it is highly effective to make small, manageable, and gradual changes to your eating habits. This incremental approach is far more sustainable and effective for long-term adherence. For everyday meals, adopt a simple visual guideline. Aim to fill half of your plate with a colorful array of fruits and vegetables. The remaining half should be thoughtfully divided between whole grains and lean protein sources. This intuitive method simplifies portion control and ensures a balanced meal. For concrete examples, incorporate a fresh salad at lunch, add shredded carrots or tomatoes to your sandwiches, or mix sliced fruit into your morning cereal or oatmeal. For dessert, choose fresh fruit or low-fat frozen yogurt instead of high-calorie sweets. For smart snacking, consider healthy options that align with DASH principles, such as unsalted rice cakes, raw vegetables like carrot or celery sticks, plain yogurt, or small portion-controlled amounts of dried fruits, seeds, and nuts. Remember that while nuts and seeds are healthy, they are calorie-dense, so moderation is key. Mastering sodium reduction is a critical area for success in the DASH diet. Rethink your seasoning. Encourage removing the salt shaker from the table and instead flavoring foods generously with a variety of herbs, spices, lemon, lime, or vinegar. These natural flavor enhancers can make meals delicious without added sodium. Become a label detective. Educate yourself on the importance of checking food labels for sodium content, as many processed foods surprisingly contain high amounts of salt. This includes canned goods, frozen entrees, soups, salad dressings, and prepared foods. Advise looking for low-sodium versions when available and choosing foods with less than 5% of the daily value of sodium. Cooking from scratch provides significantly more control over the amount of salt added, allowing for healthier choices. When dining out, empower yourself to confidently request that your restaurant meals be prepared with no added salt or MSG. Finally, limit consumption of high-sodium condiments and foods such as pickles, olives, cured meats, ketchup, soy sauce, mustard, and barbecue sauce. For mindful portion awareness, suggest thinking of meat as a complementary part of your meal rather than the central focus. It is recommended to limit lean meat servings to approximately 6 ounces per day, perhaps divided into 2 3-ounce portions. The extensive array of practical, step-by-step tips for implementing the DASH diet, especially for sodium reduction, goes beyond simply stating what to do and delves into how to do it. By offering concrete actions like remove the salt shaker, read food labels, or fill half your plate with vegetables, the information provides tangible tools. This focus on actionable strategies directly enhances an individual's sense of self-efficacy, their belief in their own ability to succeed in making dietary changes. This makes the DASH diet feel less overwhelming and more achievable, thereby increasing the likelihood of long-term adherence and ultimately better health outcomes. It transforms the diet from a concept into a series of manageable daily habits. Beyond diet, the benefits of the DASH diet are further amplified when combined with regular physical activity. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week, such as brisk walking or cycling. It is important to reiterate the caveat that while the DASH diet is broadly beneficial, individuals with specific pre-existing health conditions, such as diabetes or kidney disease, should always consult their healthcare provider or a registered dietitian. Modifications to the standard DASH diet, such as limiting potassium-rich foods for kidney disease or exploring lower carbohydrate versions for diabetes, may be necessary to ensure safety and efficacy. Empowering your health journey. In summary, the DASH diet is a flexible, scientifically proven, and highly effective eating plan. Its primary benefit is its ability to lower blood pressure, but it also offers a wide array of additional health advantages, encompassing comprehensive cardiovascular health, support for weight management, and broader disease prevention across various bodily systems. We encourage you to take proactive steps towards adopting the principles of the DASH diet. Even small, gradual changes can lead to significant and transformative improvements in your overall health and well-being. Empower yourself to begin your journey today. The true secret to lowering blood pressure and achieving optimal health isn't found in a magic pill or a restrictive fad, but in the empowering commitment to nourishing your body with nutrient-rich foods and embracing a balanced, sustainable lifestyle. This approach allows individuals to take control of their health journey with confidence and lasting results.